exactly what happens when we let dysfunction go unchecked and we allow people like Sexy Red to become a household name and to be inspiring to other girls. And let's just call it what it is. It is prostitution music, and it is put there very strategically to control the mind of your children for God knows what agenda. Make it make sense. Like either we're for degeneracy or we're for improving our culture. Pick a side.
I am so sick and tired of whore, slutty, city girl culture. Like, do we have anything else to offer? I'm so sick of the ass pics. I am so sick of women seem like the only thing that they have to offer is an ass pic, ass tooted up, or your freaking coochie print showing. Is that all that you have to offer? Y'all make it so hard for average women to get a decent man because they feel like we have to accept or do all this shit that whorish women do. You make it hard. You make us feel stupid for being good women because it's like, what is the point of being a good woman when a man is going to go out here and do stuff for whorish women? Y'all have no shame no more. Can we please bring back some kind of shame? Like, some acts are shameful as fuck. Some stuff y'all do is shameful as fuck, and y'all don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know. Should I be frustrated or should I be a whore at this point?
Music has changed a lot lately, and I see it. And it seems like now it's attacking the women. I remember back in the day, riding with my mother. I was, probably 8 or 9. Chaka Khan, Aunt Every Woman, came on the radio. And my mother immediately turned that boy to blast. And she's singing it. I'm every woman. She going at it.
That boy is good.
And I'm just bopping my head with it, with my little baby fro. And the song, it keep going. I'm Every Woman. You know, you just dance to it, you listen to the beat. But it's the words that's important. She's saying anything that you want from me, baby, I would do it naturally as a woman. Anything you asked of me. So in other words, she was dropping game. She was spinning it to the man like, look, this is what I would do. This is what I would bring to the table. So if women ever want to know what they need to bring to the table, put this song on. Because she's telling the man she would be his mother, doctor, psychiatrist, whatever he need her to be, that's what she gonna be for him. She every woman. So he don't gotta step out. He don't gotta do nothing else because everything he need is right there with her. Because she every woman. And I'm pretty sure nobody calling Chaka Khan no pick me. And then my mother, she just singing and she's singing loud as she can, all out of key. You know, and I miss her. And that was one of those moments. That was one of those songs that had a moment in a memory that I always carry and I love to this day.
I'm so tired of taking D plan B.
Why these women continuously want to call these men broke when y'all the ones who always got y'all hand out? A man can't speak to you in the grocery store unless he finna pay for your groceries. Why? You can't afford your own groceries? A man can't even say good afternoon or good morning to you unless he finna take you to Chanel. Yet you go out on a first date with this man and you want to order 3 entrees, one to eat there, one to eat when you get home, and one to eat for tomorrow for lunch when you go to work. But when he say, I'm not finna pay for that, what you holler? If you ain't got it, just say that, but you ain't got it. You want these men to take you out on this 5-star restaurant on your first date, and he don't even know if you worth a McDonald's Happy Meal king size. You barely got your life together. If every time he talk to you, can you pay my phone bill? Can you pay my light bill? Can you put some groceries in the house? How you gonna decent your men when you steady fucking on them? When you still talking about them? When you still want and need their money? You need all this from a man. Seem like a man should be in a circle and y'all should be holding hands in a circle around him singing Kumbaya.
The problem with the world today.
The world? All of it? Oh, I'm interested.
Is that a lot of y'all men were never taught what a real man is and what a real man does.
Do we not? Oh, sorry about that. Well, I'm excited to hear what a real man is. Hopefully from a real woman. Continue.
A real man works 7 days a week.
Seems excessive, but okay. 7 days.
Comes home to his stay-at-home wife.
Okay, well, I hope she's got company.
Cooks her a hot meal.
Of course, she needs to eat, doesn't she?
Does the laundry,
That's fair. Can't have you smelling now, can we?
make sure her nails and toes and her hair is done.
Working 7 days a week won't stop this man from becoming a beauty therapist as well.
Serves her,
What with, a restraining order?
does the dishes,
Anyone else start getting the feeling she's taking the piss?
make sure the kids are put away to sleep,
Keep 'em away from your lazy ass, more like.
gets up in the morning, get them ready for school,
Then hop on a plane to get away from that woman as far away as you possibly can.
and do it all over again. That's a real man.
Big bro, let me ask you a question. In 2025, what would you rather have? $1 million cash or a good ass wife? Right now.
$1 million cash.
Why would you take the cash over a good wife?
Because ain't nothing guaranteed. And that wife, that good wife, shit go wrong. She could take everything from you. But $1 million cash though, you know, you can flip that, double that.
Right, you know, 20 years from ago, a man would have took his wife over the money. Why you think so much have changed from down in 20 years ago?
Social media.
Social media is the problem.
Social media, instant gratification, all of that, that's the problem. Everybody, there's no substance, there's no intimacy in relationships anymore. People are selfish.
So if there was a cure in your eyes, if you was to speak to the world, what do you think the cure for all of this, and wrap it up, what would be the cure?
Well, shit, we can't ban the internet because we need that motherfucker, but take away child support, take away food stamps. You know what I'm saying? If you take all that shit away, then these bitches won't be compensated for leaving niggas for no reason.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? You take away that, then you know what I'm saying? That they won't be so impulsive and make rational decisions.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the facts. I appreciate you.
Listen to this shit. Listen, this is some weird shit. What you say that again? What you just said?
I'm leaving my husband.
Why? Why you said you leaving your husband?
What's funny? Like, I'm leaving my husband.
Yeah, you leaving him. Why though? Why you say you was leaving him?
Because you're more financially stable. Like, you do a lot more. What do you mean? What's funny?
Nothing. I
I
mean,
feel like I need some type of financial stability in my life. Like, my husband not providing that. You are a better provider than my husband.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hey, don't y'all got kids?
I mean, yeah, but what they got to do with me needing happiness? Like, he's not making me happy. He don't buy me nothing. Like, you do all of that type of stuff for me.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Okay, was it ever the plan for us to like really make this a thing?
In a way, yeah. Because you know how girls always say, "May this type of love find me."
Yeah.
Like, that's the type of stuff that you do for me to make women say that.
Yeah. But did we have actual plans? Like, I actually agreed that this is what we was gonna do. Like, it was gonna become a thing.
We had to agree on that? Because I'm good and comfortable on your couch right now.
Okay, yeah, you are. However, did I agree to be with you in that way? Like, or did we ever say that this is gonna turn into something?
You said eventually. So
I said eventually.
Right, when you're ready.
When I'm ready, right. That was a lie. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I thought you took it as a joke. We was joking around. You know what I'm saying? People
so
say,
why do you do everything for me?
Cause like, I don't have to put up with you. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, Buddy is the one that has to really deal with you, not me.
That's
like,
crazy.
I pay you to leave, honestly.
You pay me to leave.
I mean, listen, I'll get you nice things and stuff, but like, you staying here is just completely out of the question. What, you thought you was gonna just move your kids in?
Yeah. What's wrong with that? If you taking care of me, you already taking care of my kids in the first place, so it don't even matter. You already aren't you not? You breaking me off every week.
What you do with that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right, so you taking care of my kids. So what's wrong with me bringing my kids here for good, for you to take care of all of us?
I don't want your kids here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never wanted you to stay here or your kid. Look, she got her little overnight bag too. Listen. I'm
spending the night. What do you mean?
No, you can't spend the night. You. That's not what we do. Basically, you just.
So I have to go back home to my husband.
Yeah. You gonna have to go back home to your husband like you normally do. This is not gonna become a thing. I'm sorry that you thought it was.
I didn't think nothing. It's that you have led me on all the whining and dining and I love yous and all that type of stuff. Like, did that not, what we have been doing over the past 3.5 years never meant anything to you?
It meant something, but that's all it was. I mean, I thought you was just fine with what we was doing, and now you're trying to change it up. That's not how that goes.
So you don't think nothing was ever supposed to change? We were just supposed to continue to just date each other and not go further into it?
See,
you didn't think I was ever going to want to leave him for you?
See, you consider it dating. For me, that it wasn't dating. I was just having fun.
Are you talking to other women?
Of course. Like, why wouldn't I? I'm not in a relationship.
You with me? What do you mean?
Shut up, bitch!
You and me up here all the time. Are you spending money on them?
Yeah, it's my money. I don't know how you worried about my money.
But if you're giving me money, you don't need to be giving them nothing. I give you everything that you want. I give you everything that you need. So why do you feel like you need to go trick your money off?
I'm not tricking money off.
You're a trick.
I'm not tricking money off.
You are a trick. So what do you
It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it.
You're a trick.
I'm not a trick. I choose to.
It's not even cool right now because I don't feel like I done wasted 3.5 years of my time in my life, and this is the results that I'm getting from you.
You know, as a single guy, looking at these videos to react to, more and more it's like marriage is something that I really don't want to try to get into anymore. I mean, ideally, it was something I wanted. You know, everybody wants that dream of a wife and kids and picket fence and all that, but we start seeing how the world is and how women just can wake up and change their mind, and it's not as attractive as it was when I was younger. And for her to be at some other guy's house, overnight bag, admitting that she been messing around him for 3 years, saying she want to be with him because he do more, which is totally delusional, because in actuality, your husband has done more for you than anybody. This guy is giving you money here and now, now and again. He just throwing you a couple dollars. You think that's the world. When your husband is the one buying groceries, paying the light bill, paying the gas bill, paying the mortgage, paying the car note, and the insurance, and the hospital insurance, all that you don't account for, and your little needs he give you money for. Now I'm assuming that you're not even working because you have too much time in your hand to be creeping with somebody for 3 years and not get caught. Plus you got kids, and this is stuff that is like marriage. Not as on top of my list as it used to be. It just I can't. Hopefully, things will change in the future, but for now, probably not.
I don't think guys realize this. If sis says, I'm gonna be outside, they just assume it means you about to be in a bunch of dudes' faces. Like, they think you about to be out here. But that don't mean that. What it really means and what she's really saying is I'm about to be with my homegirls drunk, having a good time.
Stop it. Get some help.
Girls' time. And she wants to sit and be pretty with all her pretty friends. Literally just on some real chill, cute shit.
Baby, let me tell you something. A lot of these females don't have no home training. That's why they always outside. You heard it here first. Yeah.
I'm trying to be outside with my homegirls.
How you feel about her saying she want to be outside with her homegirls?
Go sit the fuck down.
Say how you said it.
Go sit down.
I don't mean no disrespect to the women and shit who love to say they outside, but I don't want a motherfucking thing from outside. Me personally, I don't want nothing from outside. I keep my motherfucking trash outside. I keep my motherfucking trash outside by the motherfucking road. That's when the goddamn trash people pick it up from outside. So I don't want nothing from outside. I like inside. Ain't nothing motherfucking good outside. Nothing. Ain't nothing good outside. I tell my partners that all the motherfucking time. They outside. Like I told them, man, that's what all the hurt motherfuckers at. Outside. And so you meet your motherfucker that's outside, it's a 98% chance you just getting a hurt motherfucker. Call all my motherfucking dogs hurt. The motherfucker hurt. Shit. They outside cause shit didn't work out.
You are a good woman. There's a reason why you're not outside. You're too busy laying in bed, eating a snack, watching some type of serial killer documentary or Grey's Anatomy, scrolling on social media, sending funny memes to your best friends. They're not outside, my boy.
All the good girls in this world are not outside. They're in their house, in their beds, laying down, scrolling on their phones, sending memes to their only two best friends they have in that group chat. My brother, if you find a girl like this, you're not going to, because they're not.
A lot of people want to know where the good girls at, the fine, pretty women at. You know what I mean? Where they at? Why you don't see them? Listen, that's because they inside the house. They inside the house, drinking their green tea, lemon tea, lemon juice, whatever. You know what I mean? They taking care of their health, their well-being. They ain't got time for no drama, for real. They watching their favorite TV shows, binge watching, whatever it is, right? Maybe listening to an audio book, reading a book, you know, watering their plants. They're real plants, by the way. You know what I mean? They literally minding their own business, for real. They ain't got time for drama.
The females that you want, folks, they is not outside. In the crib watching Grey's Anatomy, folks. But she funny, she sexy, she raunchy, she everything. But she just not accessible because she looking for some whole other shit.
Hey, how y'all doing? Just in light of the last video that I posted, I actually wanted to take the time to share my experience and my story with pregnancy and abortion with you all. I hope that you all can be respectful about what I'm getting ready to say, but at the end of the day, everybody has an opinion. You're entitled to it, and you have no heaven or hell to put me in. And so at the end of the day, listen if you will. So when I was 16, I got pregnant for the first time by my manager at Rally's. I was in Hampton High School playing basketball. I was one of 5 children. I have a single mom raised me with no father. My stepdad was in and out of my life, you know, as he was, you know, in and out cheating on my mom, whatever, what have you. And my dad never really confirmed that DNA wise. All right. So first time I got pregnant, I got an abortion. My OBGYN actually told me how I could petition the courts as a minor to have an abortion, right? Because my mom actually was trying to make me have the child. I grew up in a Christian household. We didn't believe in, well, they didn't believe in it because I believed in righting my wrongs, and, you know, I don't believe that I should have to, you know, pay for a mistake for the rest of my life. The second time I got pregnant, I was pregnant by an ex-boyfriend who was 10 years older than me. I had met him when I was 13. He was literally 23 years old. So I got pregnant around about like 17 years old. I was getting ready to go to college at Virginia State University. And it was an abusive relationship. I was mentally, physically abused. He pulled my hair out of my hair, slapped me in my face. I had got this guy's name tattooed on me twice. Covered it up twice. But that was a relationship that I should have never even had been in. So when we talk about the mental trauma of going through an abortion now 2 times, fast forward to 21 years old. I'm getting ready to graduate college, walk across the stage with my degree. I got pregnant by a guy named Jordan. Literally lied to me, told me that, you know, he didn't think he could have children, and he didn't, you know, ejaculate inside of me, and the entire time was just lying, right? We got into an argument, yada yada. He told me to abort my child. I told him I didn't want the child. He paid for the abortion. I went shopping with the money. It was a mess. It was a whole mess. That was number 3. I got pregnant by the same guy again.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yes. Foolish, I know. I got pregnant by that same guy again. now I'm in grad school and I'm trying to get this second degree. And it's always funny to me how the people, you know, who don't have the means, the money, the house, the car, the job, those are the women that get pregnant. And then the women that don't have or that do have, you know, the means to provide, and they have the degrees and whatever else, you know, the money, and it's like they can't get pregnant. You know, it's just like you come from this nice family and your parents are engineers, and, you know, they work at the university, and those like people that have that financial support and that family support, it's like those are the ones that just can't have the children, right?
Did I say no? Oh shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else.
If you're in a messed up situation, if you don't have a supportive family, your mom, your dad, your siblings, nobody, it's like, wow, how do you get pregnant? You know, like, and so I think it's just a crazy situation. And I just wanted to share my experience with you all, because after you go through so much trauma, I think that now, like even at the age of 33 right now, like the idea of me carrying a man's child and, you know, the semen altering the DNA in my mind and literally just changing my chemical makeup inside of my body.
They should call you jawbone. Wow! Sit down, with Hazel.
Is really scary, you know, and to each his own. Whatever decisions you make, you have to deal with that, and you have to answer to God for that. And it's not nobody's place to burden you or make you feel bad. And so I just wanted to share my story with all of the women out there, and I hope that y'all share this and blast this, and don't eat me up too much in the comments, because I got time today. But I am definitely trying to be as transparent with you all as possible. I have had 4 abortions by 3 different men. 4. And it wasn't easy to get here, you know, because now I got this house, and it's like now I have the space for my children, but now I don't have the children, right? And so it's weird how life works out, but it's also made me not even want to have children at all. Like, just the trauma alone and the experience of going through all that I've been through, it has literally made me not even want to deal with the situation. Part of me wants to have a family, part of me wants to be, you know, big mama, a grandmother, a great grandmother, and just love. And then the other part of me is just like, I already had something ripped out of my womb enough times. It hurts. It's a traumatic emotional experience that you go through, and just because I had to make that decision does not mean that it was easy, and it was made out of love, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of children in foster care who people don't even love them. They're just adopting the children just to get the paycheck, and to say that you are literally doing something and it looks good, but behind closed doors, behind the scenes, it's nothing nice, you know. And the same thing goes for these women that have all of these children, these multiple children. They may not have the mental capacity to take care of those children. They may not have, you know, the financial means to take care of those children. But they're the ones with all the children. And then, like I said, the ones that have the means, that have, you know, the time and everything, it's like they can't get pregnant. And so it's like, and why would the Bible say be fruitful and multiply if not everybody can have kids? And why was I chosen to be the one to have them? You know, so it's just like, I'm in my feelings a little bit, y'all, but I just wanted to share my story with the world, because one thing about it, I'm not ashamed of anything I have done at all. I love who I am. I'm healing. I'm literally trying to open up to the possibility of giving my heart to a man. But that is so hard to do. I ain't gonna hold you, because it's like, cut, snip, snip. See you later, Chuck the deuces, peace. I ain't got time for it. I'm not at the drop of trouble. It's like you know what, F this, screw this, I'm out. And I wish I wasn't like that, but my dad walked out on me. And so now I guess I gotta walk out on everybody else.
This have to be one of the truly videos that made my head hurt. And I could tell when she was about to put the blame on somebody else, but she started naming all the guys she was with, and she started putting their ages in front of it, as though they were to blame, that she had no involvement in it. It was almost like her with JJ was the issue, and the dude she was with, but she was just the innocent bystander. And it was crazy. And then this the part right here, oh my God. When she said she got pregnant by Jordan because she thought he couldn't have kids. And then she got pregnant again by him. Man, I almost threw my phone. I said, oh my God, what's the deal here? Some gotta be wrong with her. And then she talking about, is this the 4th time? It's like, you college educated. You didn't learn the 1st or 2nd time? It went to 4. I mean, this was all about her bad choices. All this was about her bad choices. And she didn't take no accountability for none of it. Then she started to calculate the reason for her bad choices was the sperm got into her body and her blood cells and got into her brain and make her act a certain type of way. I mean, react to this video was hard, difficult. It was annoying. I just had to stop right there. And I had to let the video play out. I know it was long, but I had to let it play out just to see her mindset and you know how she talk and how she speak, because you could tell she has some kind of issues. And the trauma she keep talking about she having was self-inflicted. Every part of the story was self-inflicted. Nobody forced her, none of this stuff was nobody else's fault but hers and her bad decisions. No accountability in this story whatsoever. And she's talking about she wants the story for other females. What female should learn from this other than don't look. This one got me bothered. I'm gonna tell you that off the rip. This one really ticked me off. But the sad part about this, I know it. I can guarantee you, she is not the only person with this story. I can guarantee, I can put money on it that she's not the only person with this story. And it's sad, but man, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna hit y'all with another one. Peace.
Ready for your final challenge? All right, ladies.
Let's go.
That's right, ladies. Today, you will be taking accountability.
It's over with.
Hell no. Okay, all right. That's why I draw the line. Y'all doing way too much, okay? You crazy? Who's taking action? I'ma head out, okay? Good luck, ladies.
And then there were 2. Ladies, today's challenge, you will walk up to the table and take accountability. There's no time limit. The first person to do it takes home $100,000. Are you ladies ready? It's on you.
Let's go grab it, babe. Look.